I'm going crawling. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to RC Everyday. I've got my new CarryALL V2 bags, so I've been waiting on these for quite a while. After spending the first half of this year getting to actually go to events and crawl, and I already have enough stuff to bring because I'm bringing the booth. Usually most of the events we sponsor or just set up at and have all the rigs and everything, so I've always been very underprepared as far as actual crawling goes, and I have a very bad track record of things breaking. I don't know if it's just the drive across the country to these events and things rattle loose in the cars, but I've been working to get more prepared, more organized with all that. And, I'm doing the YouTube. I've got to have a certain amount of camera gear. I've got to have a laptop. I've got to have all this stuff. And this is actually the perfect solution to all that. I've been using, I'll show you my old bag here in a minute. I got it as a free gift from my previous job. Woo! It's basically just a computer backpack, but I've been using that forever to kind of live out of. I mean, going up to my land, and I always bring a laptop. I always got RC stuff. Got to bring some spare tools. So this is the perfect solution for that. Wasn't expecting to get the mini bag. I wanted the big one, but we'll look at that as well. It's a new sling pack. Be great for the smaller rigs. I don't have a whole lot of those anymore. I've still got my RC 4-wheel drive little 1/18 scale. Is it the Black Hawk? Yeah, I think that's what it was called. I always got those names mixed up, but yeah, just a great way to get organized. So I've kind of teamed up with CarryALL. It's mainly, honestly, it's to my benefit because I need one of these bags. Everybody, Jeremy and all the squid guys have the bags at the events. Everybody pretty much does that I've been hanging with, so I've been relying on them for tools and stuff on the trail for repairs. And yeah, those days are over. So the first thing you notice, I've already outfitted this. I've been collecting patches for a long time, just with the kind of the overland camping thing. That's kind of a thing. Everybody that had a 4Runner, they get the patches for places you've been, and you stick them on your headliner. And since I've had the Jeep, it has a headliner in the hardtop, but it's not, I can't stick Velcro on it. So I've just been collecting patches, companies I work with, and I've got some overlanding things on it, but I've already got it all decked out, both of them. I actually sell my patches at events. They're only $5. I don't have any way to sell those online because that's just, yeah, a whole lot of headache I'm not prepared to deal with yet. But yeah, if you catch me out at an event, need one for your CarryALL, hit me up. So yeah, this thing has got so many features, but we'll take a look at the small one first. It's hard to do all this by yourself. I need a bag model to wear it while I show you the features. So this thing's a nice compact size. We've got our strap mechanism up here. We can attach our little rig to it. This one actually has a little basic first aid kit in it. Some band-aids and stuff in case somebody gets stung by a bee on the trail or something happens. Not as much Velcro real estate on here. We've got a couple spots on the sides. We've got this where you could strap something to it. Lots of places of attachment. We've got stuff up here. So lots of ways you can hang your remote if you got one of those lanyards, all kinds of cool stuff. This has more Velcro up here. I've already got mine branded, but it does have the strap comes off. We've got a pretty good sized pouch here in the front. Got a couple pouches in there, another pouch here, and this one, big compartment, actually divided. It's got two big things. This is great for your personal defense devices if you have to carry those where you trail, which, to be honest, I do in Oklahoma because it's, don't know what I'll run into up there. Might run into an angry skunk, might run into an angry meth maker. I don't know. You never know what you'll find in the woods. So a nice little compact size. I mean, you can stack all your, like my little trail recovery set. I believe CarryALL has one of these of their own too. These little survival sets. Got a little bit of everything in it. This was actually my door prize my first year at USDE. And I've restocked it and changed some things around. I keep added bind plugs and different wheel nuts and drive shaft things and spacers and all that kind of stuff. I mean, this is small enough it'd fit up front, fit in one of these pockets. The back side, it is padded and ventilated, which is nice if you carry bags for a long extended time. Another Velcro here to attach something if you need to. Another hook, and you can actually put stuff down behind in the back. So pretty cool. I've got, again, my patch up here. Got Axial Fest, Badlands pin, CarryAll patch that comes on the big bag. Or no, this one comes on here. And one of my RC 4-wheel drive patches. And this is from a overlanding channel I followed, Topo Bear, for camping and off the grid. So, not sure what I'm going to do with this little one yet. We will sure find a use for it because I love bags and organizing things in bags. So, this might go with camping gear. I might need it for events. You never know. So let's take a look at the big bag, the V2. All right, so this is the end-all be-all for my traveling solutions. Outfitted with patches, the Metal X. This is the reinforcement for your crawler. So you've got Velcro, you've got all the places. This is actually, Jeremy showed me this little trick. It's magnetic. So when you're out on the trail and you need somewhere to put your hardware, you've got your bag laying next to you. You just stick your hardware to it so it doesn't roll off into the dirt and disappear into oblivion. It's super smart. And they do have some different vinyl options for that. I've got the old weathered American flag because America. Patches, I've got another one from the overlanding thing. It says go outside. Another RC 4-wheel drive. Not a big Jurassic Park guy, but it's a lifted Gladiator. I have a lifted Gladiator, and it looks roughly like it's got the same size tires, so we're rocking that one. Got my USTE limited edition semi-truck patch. I poop in the woods, honor badge always. Rokushow Hobbies, it's a pretty cool little patch. It actually glows in the dark. Nice touch. And Reefs, Rebel, Crawler Colt, and the CarryAll one that came with it. We've got a few more on the sides. Axial Fest, Crawlers RS, just, you know. I think last year was the first year, I don't remember who it was, I'm sorry. They come out there to UST and they were selling patches, so it was pretty neat to see them in person. Now I got the bag, now it's accessorize. The other side I've kept kind of clean. This is the American flag one that comes with the bag. It's a nice touch, I like that. And flip it around back here. Super padded. More Velcro on the actual shoulder straps. It's got the front buckles, fully adjustable. It's got a waist thing, so if you've got a 10-pound rig strapped to your back, it's yeah, you can not lose it. And there's buckles. I mean, this thing it's got more buckles than I was gonna say like a Swedish video, but I shouldn't go there. Maybe a Scandinavian flick. I don't remember. But super padded. Again, we've got full Velcro sealed storage back here. Hide your Scooby snacks. It's got actually nice, well ventilated feeling. Again, we've got the same kind of tie down on the side. You can lock that in if you put something through here. Really nice. And all of this too. This is actually the MOLLE panels. So if you've got knife holsters or any kind of tactical stuff, tactical patches, and you know, if you had like a real first aid kit or something with the MOLLE panel. My Jeep has the MOLLE panels in the back of the seats, so I've got some bags for bungee cords and stuff, so a little bit familiar with all that stuff. But like some of my knife holsters and my camping bags, I always put them on that kind of thing to hang on to them. And I know you can fly with these, not obviously loaded with weapons, but my buddy Nick from RC Hobbies Orlando, he always flies with his and stays very well organized, and he actually flies with a rig strapped to the front, which is actually kind of genius because bring that as your carry-on, and that's one less rig you gotta worry about getting banged around your luggage. But I don't really fly, so I don't need to worry about that. But pretty cool. Let's take a look on the inside now. Alright, so you unvelcro your X, flip it open. So we'll start at the smallest and work our way up. One big pocket up here. It's pretty much well open. It's got a couple pockets, pins or screwdrivers, whatever you got, nut drivers. On to the next one. Same thing, just bigger. Another pouch, two little mesh pouches, and then the big daddy. So this thing opens wide up. So first of all, you've got a sleeve back here for laptop. It's going to be basically my computer camera gear. We've got a zipper pouch up here in the top, mesh, big mesh pocket, and a laptop pouch here in the back. Before we get done with this video, I'm going to switch everything over and move to it, because my other bag's looking pretty droopy over the years. Been dragging it all these places. But there's a lot of space in here. I mean, the sides and everything, that's probably 3 or 4 inches of depth. Got a laptop that'll fit in that perfectly. So yeah, let me get my other bag out and we'll start looking at moving things over. This, I don't even know how you say this brand. We got these at work a couple years ago. And yeah, oh no, they got paperwork in it. That's nothing good. Just kind of my everyday carry. Got a bandana. Oh, there's a whole entire GoPro set up. I've got bipod or monopod. This is memory cards and memory sticks in its own miniature backpack. A couple pins I forgot I had. What else? More memory cards. Some of this is still in here from when I moved. Yep, it's all memory cards. Glad we found those. I've been using the same two for the last 6 months. That's about all that's in this one. More GoPro mounts. Something big. And oh, I remember what's in here. Y'all gonna get a kick out of this. That's all that's in there. Nothing in this little sunglass pocket. Got my Rambo knife. Got life straw, you know, in case you need to drink some water on the trail. Oh, that's my old headlamp. Oh, that's my new headlamp. I found this one at Walmart. This thing is super bright, and it came with a battery adapter and a rechargeable unit. It probably needs to be charged. And some charging cable for something. Forgot this was in here. Osmo Mobile 2. Never worked very well. It doesn't work well with the larger phones. That won't be going back in the new bag. Oh, and yeah, just in case. Important thing, keep a spare spork with you at all times. This was pretty cool. This is great for when I'm riding four-wheelers and stuff. They don't make them anymore. I've got a few of them floating around somewhere. So, let's get this thing outfitted. I forgot, I guess we'll start with the computer since that's the biggest. Slide that in. It's like a glove. And I know that doesn't look padded, but it's padded extremely on the back. That whole ventilated back pad. What else can we put in here? I might throw some of these GoPro accessories. Really kind of quit using the GoPro. The video quality is just not that great compared to our phones. And all the paraphernalia that goes along with them is just annoying. Have to little clips and little annoyances. Yeah, let's flip it over. Back pocket number 2. I like how that opens real far too. This one, actually we'll probably have to put that in here. Deeper pocket. That can be our bottom weight. Plenty of room. We'll save this for up here. Put the GoPro up here, kind of wrapped in that. Get this little pocket up here. That could be great for memory cards, headlamp. Thing's so awkward shaped. Alright, we had a pen pocket. There it is. I always stay at the Holiday Inn Expresses. It's one of the few hotels that give you free breakfast still. Go figure. Since COVID, they quit doing that. We even have a third one here to holster our spork, sorry. And our life straw, Rambo knife. I don't know if I actually need this charging cable anymore anyway. We ain't got the RC stuff yet. So our survival kit, boom, ready to go. It's time to pack on a rig. Let's see how this works. I've never actually seen this done before, so I'm not sure. I'm assuming you just do these Velcros, go around your axle. Looks like the easiest route to me, and then we've got that bungee on the front. And we can go around the back tires and call it good. Put that around that way. I don't know if we actually need a drawstring on that one. Slam the bumper in. Boom. We can tighten that up a little bit and draw it in so it doesn't bounce around, because you don't want that when you're out on the trail. There we go. And you're all set to carry your broken rig back to camp. It does have a lot of different ways to attach stuff. So I don't have a lanyard. You just put this sucker through here, crank that down, boom, ready to hike. That's pretty cool. I dig it. And I still got other things I got to put in it, but that's all we can talk about without getting flagged, probably. Because, you know, half of my stuff is camping and exploring. So I'm not just going to be strictly RC events. You know, I'm going to be out in Oklahoma in the backwoods. There'll be other things might need supplies for. So, still got a lot of space left in the bag. Digging it. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's already pretty heavy. The stitching on this thing is folded over, sewn. It's sewn under here, it's sewn under that, it's sewn out here. It's got so many reinforcements on the stitching. I don't feel like that would ever be an issue right there, having that way that handle's attached, even with all the weight. Alright, so fully loaded, we're about 20.5 pounds. That remote is slightly sitting on the thing, but not enough to matter. That's my postal scale. But yeah, it's actually comfortable. It's got this extra cushion on those straps. Not bad at all. 20 pounds. Here we go. I'm gonna check out the little one. Already got the truck strapped on there. Some RC 4-wheel drive Blackhawk? Jackhawk 9000. Perfect size for that little radio. Again, we can throw our little tool set in the front. Perfect little sling bag. That doesn't weigh nothing. It's crazy. I like it. So I think that about wraps it up for this. I'm pretty excited. I can't wait to get out to the event and be able to not struggle with all of my things. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I don't think I'm going to get to an event again until USTE, but this is definitely going to be nice for that. Because it's a long walk to those trails too. I've made that trek quite a few times. So I always break stuff. It's not always the trail, sometimes it's just the truck. But I'll put all the links below for CarryALL-RC. Good guys trying to do something cool for the RC community, other than just making cars and parts and stuff. You know, this is something that I've found the need for now, that actually getting to go out and crawl. And it's, you know, you don't have to go to these big events to actually utilize something like this. There's so many small community events, like my guys down in San Antonio. I went to that Texas Crawl Fest. Those guys get together every weekend. There's always at least 1 or 2 groups of people every weekend going somewhere and doing some crawling. And, you know, just being able to cart your stuff around. If you stay that mobile with it, you can get out and do it more and have a lot more fun with the hobby. So, yeah, get outside. Do something fun. Preferably with RC, but even if you have to go poop in the woods, do that. But shout out to Mike at CarryALL. He's a good dude to deal with, and I'll put all their links below in the video description. Check them out if you're considering these, and get out and do something. Keep it scale, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Check out the new RC crawler haulers, the CarryALL-RC bags.